Good morning. Good morning. This is Julie. It is Sunday, March 3rd. Markets are closed. Just want to go back and look at this pain trade that we've been having in the equity indexes. And it has been nothing but a wick fest for sure, as the market is topping out and looking for some direction. We probably won't have any direction until after the China trade talks resolve itself one way or the other. Let's take a look at the daily chart, and hopefully this will give you some help. We've got the LR1 right here that is in an uptrend. We're above the LR1. The 4 is also above the 1, indicating that longer, that higher momentum. And we do have upward momentum, so we are going long in a long upper trend, but we're below the 4 with our closes, so it's been very bumpy. It's not like a big push on the outside of that 4. We never really got above that 4, but for just a little bit, and then it went back under, and we really haven't turned around. It's been a painful ascent, a very slow, choppy ascent. And these are two linear regression channels. I've got a short term in the blue and a medium term in the green. And that medium term is showing that protracted range that I think the market is going to be in for a while. Our longer term trend, let me put a third linear regression indicator on the chart, and you will see, just a moment, I'll put this third channel up. We're actually in a downtrend. So here's the red showing that longer term downtrend. So unfortunately, we have some conflicting market signals. We're no longer going down. We're short-term trend up and an intermediate protracted range and a downtrend. So you can see that that is a nightmare to try to get your arms around and create an algo to take advantage of that. And that's why on Twitter, everybody's saying I'm getting beat up, I'm getting, handed my lunch, trying to, get a system around this. That's why I advise to have a very tight, structured trading methodology. I look for extremely limited opportunities and like to execute long or short when those opportunities present themselves, and I just have a simple methodology, upper or lower, on my linear regression channel on a 15-minute chart. And then I like to take that down to a lower time frame and execute during my favored time to trade, and that's, usually 8:30 to 10:30 or 8:30 to 10. So just those few hours in the morning, and that's all I need, and that's what I like to look for. But I recognize that I can improve that a little bit on my linear regression bloodhound template that I have prepared. When I get all the conditions lined up, the 1, 2, 3, 4, all going in the same direction at the same time, as you can see by the bands at the bottom of the chart, you can take that as an opportunity for the market to start moving directionally. And that here's a 42-point move down to the pivot point once you got the 15-minute signal. So you can see down here when all the bands are in the same direction, red, 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 you just get the one signal, and that's when it would be an excellent time to go in directionally on a lower time frame and take those opportunities. So I have updated the JATS LRT, not the LRT, excuse me, the black box algo to add a new condition, not just below the band like I have the upper or lower, but to actually signal me in once this 15-minute condition of the LRT all is in place. So I have added this condition to the black box algo, and now I can get trades just during that time period. So back over here so you can see, obviously, the red, 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 and then you can see that the condition executed. So I got in a little bit earlier than the 15-minute upper or lower, and so I'm going to be trading both these going forward in my walk forward test. The 15-minute all on a 3-minute chart. You can put this on a 1-minute chart if you want. The way that I have this template constructed, it's coded so that it will adapt to these multiple time frames, or a tick chart, or a Uniringo chart. So that condition, when it exists, will transfer over to a lower time frame. So we like to trade that 3-minute chart in the trade room, but it does work on multiple time frames. So we'll add this and distribute it on Tuesday so that you can follow along while I add this to my walk forward test. So now I'll have 2 tests working. One will be for those outer excursions on a 15-minute chart during the time period that I like to trade. So it would be actually that one. I won't be trading this, but the condition was there. But I'll be trading this condition, or like right there, and see if we can improve our profitability by doing both the LRT all and or the outside the band. Okay, so when you have both together at the same time, outside the band and the LRT all, it's like push, 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 push for as much as you can get, or, you know, trade to a level like that prior day close, something like that, and then take the trade off. So I hope this will help. I'll get this out for the complete package members Monday. Thank you so much. I'll have a great weekend, and we will see you in the trade room next week.